Bar 2025. Criminal Law. Question number 16 by Amicus Curious. X had an altercation with his wife. Y, blinded by anger, X booked a flight to Japan and impulsively entered into another marriage with a random woman as an act of revenge. Y found out about the marriage since X maliciously posted the pictures online. When X returned to the Philippines, he was charged with bigamy. Will the case prosper? Reasons. No, the case will not prosper. X cannot be held criminally liable for bigamy under Philippine law if the second marriage was contracted entirely outside the country's territorial jurisdiction. Under Article 2 of the Revised Penal Code, Philippine courts may only exercise jurisdiction over crimes committed within Philippine territory, except for specific extraterritorial offenses such as those involving national security, public officers abroad, or crimes committed on Philippine ships or aircraft. Bigamy does not fall under any of these exceptions. Therefore, when the second marriage is celebrated abroad and no part of the criminal act occurs within Philippine territory, the offense is not triable in Philippine courts. The emotional or psychological impact on the offended spouse residing in the Philippines is not considered an element of the crime of bigamy and thus does not confer jurisdiction. However, if the second marriage was solemnized within a Philippine consulate, it may be treated as having occurred within Philippine territory. In such cases, the territoriality principle applies, and prosecution for bigamy may proceed. This is just a suggested answer. Use at your own risk.